haven't seen you in so long because I didn't have another video to post in between last week and this announcement. This is gonna be a very interesting announcement, I think. Dave gave us a hint. Now, that hint is not a hint because we all knew that there was going to be at least one repeat workout. If he decides to keep the trend going, there will be thrusters. I am not a fan of thrusters as much as I'm not a fan of wall balls. I would love to see chest to bar pull-ups because it's another movement that I can do. Let's see what our options are. Okay. Personally, I hate thrusters so much, I would rather overhead squats and chest to bar pull-ups. I'm super down for 14.2. Actually, 11.6 is kind of fine. So if you're a man, if it were 11.6 or 13.5, men's weight is 100 pounds even. But if it's 14.2, your weight is 95 pounds. If my weight was a difference between 70 and 65 pounds, I would want to go for the workout that has 5 pounds less. Any help I can get, I'll take. So if I were a guy, I would probably lean more towards 14.2. If we do 14.2, there might be a lot of people who only get 3 minutes of workout time and then it's over. Because if you can't complete 20 overhead squats and 20 chest to bar pull-ups, you're done in 3 minutes. And that's kind of a lame way to go out. You know what I mean? Like, let's just accept the fact that I have said no to 13.5. If we do 11.6, everybody has 7 minutes to do AMRAP thrusters and chest to bar pull-ups. This is a hard decision. Do I want more time in thrusters? Do I want less time in overhead squats? I know that there are a lot of people that don't like overhead squats, and I'm sure there are equally a certain amount of people that don't like chest to bar pull-ups. So I feel like there's gonna be a majority of people who are going to lean away from 14.2. I think I'd be happy with 14.2 or 11.6. But what one do I want to vote for? I hate thrusters. I'm gonna go overhead squats. I'm gonna go 14.2. 14.2. Let's go vote for 14.2. How do I do it? Voted. Either way, any way it goes, we're getting chest to bar pull-ups, and I'm glad to see that. Oh shit. The last one, guys. What am I gonna do without the announcements once a week? If you have any suggestions on what kind of videos you want to see from me from now on instead of the announcement videos, leave a comment down below with your suggestion. And you know, I still want to hang out with you guys. It's not dependent on the open. 14.2. 14.2. 14.2. I agree.
Continue by threes with 15 reps, 18 reps, etc. Men, you have 100 pounds. Women, we're going to be using 65 pounds.
To scale or not to scale. This is the last time that I get to say that for the open this year. I am going RX. I know that the thrusters will be slow. I know I can do chest to bar pull-ups. You know, even if I do singles. If you don't have chest to bar pull-ups. It starts with the thrusters. So I think if you are concerned with the leaderboard and you want to put up an RX score, you can do 3 thrusters at 65 and then use the rest of the 7 minutes to get your first chest to bar pull-up. Last year, there was a workout that had snatches, chest to bar and snatches. I had never done 1 chest to bar until I attempted to do RX. In, I think, a 13-minute time cap, I was able to get 3. I spent the majority of the time swinging from the bar. You know, I would swing through, and then for some reason I would move my hands on the grip, swing through in the D, like the C's and D's, swing through, my hands would change, I'd come back up, and then they'd be too close together, and I would be stuck here, and I couldn't get my chest to the bar. So I would do a second, like, kip with my legs, like a big kick to try and punch my chest up to the bar. Think about this too. There are gonna be a lot of people that aren't even gonna try it because they're gonna say, I don't have chest to bars, I'm doing scaled. And that's it. And that's fine, that's fine. But taking that into consideration, they're taking themselves out of competition with you if you are going to attempt to even get 1 chest to bar. Remember last week when I was so disappointed with my 1 RX rep? Well, for my history in the 2018 CrossFit Open, that 1 rep is my 2nd highest scoring score. To me, what that says is that 1 attempt that I completed scored so high because there were women, I'm sure, that didn't even try to pick up that 155-pound bar. Even if it meant they were only gonna pick it up 1 time. At minimum, I think that you should try to get a chest to bar. I think you should try to get a new PR. And it might not be pretty, it might not be the most technically sound chest to bar that you'll ever do, but it will count. And I think that that just says something about having courage to try something. Obviously, take safety into account because if, like, honestly, don't hurt yourself over it. It's not that important. It doesn't matter how slow you go so long as you do not stop. To scale or not to scale, it just comes down to what your intentions are. If you just want to move, go scaled. If you want to put an RX score up on the board, even if it's just 1, do it. There are so many different ways to go at this and have a good time at the end. I let myself get very into the competition last week with the deadlifts. And more so, it wasn't against anybody else. If you go watch my video on the reaction, I said I just want to beat myself from last year. I just wanted to go against myself. You know when you played Mario Kart back in the day and you did time trials and then you had like your old self that was racing as like a ghost around you? That's kind of how my mindset was. I have been presented with a challenge personally every week with something that I may not be able to do. And yet I still go in and try it. It's practice. After the Open's over, you can go back to scaling to everything to your abilities, and that's it. A year from now, we'll be right back here talking about to scale or not to scale for the 2019 Open. Let me know what you're thinking. I'll keep you posted on how my attempt at 18.5 goes. This is the last one. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. We'll have a good time. What happens, happens. We're not trying to go to regionals. I am really thankful for the Open, for so many things. I love talking to you guys. I can't even explain to you how much support that you have given me, how it's made me feel. I literally have been caught looking at my phone and smiling in public multiple times because of you guys, and I don't know, does the smile say it all? Because this has been one of the most fun, unexpectedly fulfilling things that I've probably ever done. So kill it, guys. It's the last one. Have fun. Just try. There's 7 minutes to try. I believe in you. Tell me about your PRs. I know you can do it. Give it your all, and I will talk to you guys soon. I think you're awesome. Okay, bye.